Awesome. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that very much. I would like to introduce Bobby Schlitzberger. I believe he comes to us through Mike Martin. Thank you very much. We met his organization over in East Houston, over in I think Pasadena, I believe it was, or Clear Lake area. And what they're doing is they're putting together a Vietnam memorial. So we invited him here today to talk about it real quick. So, Bobby, if you got a second, can you go ahead and introduce your organization, yourself, your organization, and what it is you're up to? It sounds amazing.
Okay. My name is Bobby Schlitzberger. Um, I'm in a family that is celebrating their 100th year in the cemetery tombstone business. And uh, I am a Vietnam combat vet, ex drill sergeant. And the group I'm with is the Vietnam Combat Veterans Association. And we're honored to be on this talk with you. I hear the education that y'all have and everything, and most of our group were maybe high school graduates. Okay, we were 18-year-olds that showed up in Vietnam, and we did what our country wanted to do. We are trying to build a memorial to the 538 KIAs that signed up for the service in either Harris County or one of the 7 surrounding counties. There is no Vietnam dedicated monument in the Houston Metroplex area that is strictly for, and it's been 50 years. It's time to do this. The monument we're planning on building has a 42-foot diameter plaza area that's a half circle, and on which 9 monoliths that are 4 foot 4 inches by 6 foot 6 will stand. On these monoliths will be the names of those 538 KIAs. A lot of our families have never been to Washington, D.C. and laid their hands on the wall and felt the closure that comes when you see your loved one's name etched permanently in the stone. Everything we're doing on this memorial is solid granite. There will be no veneer. We want the memorial to stay the same today, 100 years from now, 1,000 years from now. So far, our projected budget was $550,000. We have raised about $330,000. We do have one donor that we have online that is going to come up with $100,000. So what we're here today for is to pick your pocket. We need funds. Okay, we need funds to complete this. I can't say anything else about it. It's going to be off of East Tidwell and the Hardy Toll Road. It's going to be tastefully done. There's going to be a learning session. So as you walk through the monument, I just don't want people looking at a couple of names. There is going to be an area that tells the story of the Vietnam conflict, not from when the first American boots hit the ground, but when the conflict actually started. So it's going to be a history lesson right there. There'll be a section with interesting points about the Vietnam Wall, such as over 33,000 names on the 58,000 name wall are 18-year-olds. There was one 15 and a half KIA. I want a young person walking through and they read some of these facts that it affects them. It brings them into us. As you exit, we have a obelisk on which we have a piece of sing-song poetry. A Middle East veteran was going through PTSD, and we wrote this all down. We researched it, and it was written by Jay DeMarcos of Rascal Flats, and they have given us permission to put this on the obelisk. I have read it time and time again, and you cannot not tear up. It's what I want. I want the visitor to the memorial to experience some of what the emotions were of the Vietnam Wall. We do have the 5 service plaques on there. I was reminded that Space Force wasn't part of Vietnam, so that's why that one particular plaque will not be on there. I want to tell everybody that this is not a Houston monument. This is not a Texas monument. This is an American monument for American service personnel. And it's been 50 years. We really need y'all's help. Yes. Any questions I can answer?
No, sir. I did put a link in the chat for if you want to know more about this organization or this monument specifically and donate to it. I put a link in the chat for you. So check it out. It's actually pretty clear. I've been to the Vietnam Memorial with my father, and I watched the effect around me and those veterans that went to visit it, and it's staggering when you consider what it represents. So to have something this close would be just amazing.
Do you happen to have any specific dates that are coming up for either a walkthrough, groundbreaking, or?
We are hoping, and we've gotten commitments from our suppliers. We are hoping for a Veterans Day 2022 this year. 9 months out.
That's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, but
that's to break ground.
Yeah.
No, that is to dedicate.
Okay.
Okay, so it'd be complete.
Yes, I do have the material on order. It is in transit, through the supply line, but we've had total commitments. The whole thing is that we're all 70 plus years of age. We've lost 3 committee members already. We need to get this done in our lifetime.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we told the county fast track it.
Do you have is there a sponsor sheet to be able to download on your website and everything?
Yes.
Like sponsor a brick or sponsor anything like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
We will we'll look into that.
Okay.